In this Jurassic World Evolution 3 tips video, I'm gonna show you how to make functional bridges for your tours the easy way. No monorail glitch required. A huge thanks to 2 of my Discord members for bringing this to my attention. As most of you will know, I love bridges. And I hope that one day we get an update that allows guests to walk over the bridges that cross our epic canyons and deep Suchomimus infested waters. Until then, I'll take any other bridge I can get. So for now, I'm happy we can make tour vehicles use the bridges that cross over guest paths and dinosaur habitats, and I'll show you how it's done. For more tips and tricks for Jurassic World Evolution 3, subscribe to the channel and help the channel get to 400,000 subscribers. We're in my Grand Canyon Park, which is where I quickly made this example to test it out and to get some nice footage, but now I'm going to show you how to actually make this. So let me find a clear spot of land, and contradictory to what you might be expecting, I'm going to recommend that you start with a piece of fencing. And you want to place the fencing across where you want your eventual bridge to come, and I'll explain why in a minute. So you want to make this elongated L shape, and basically about where the wall is, a little off to the side, is where your bridge is going to be. So now we're going to do what you probably thought was the first step, which is place the tour. I'm just going to put that down here, and now we're going to lay down the track where you would want it. I'm going to make a really simple track for the purpose of the video, and you're going to attach it to this. And that is to ensure 2 things: that you can make your track perfectly straight, and so that you have something perfectly straight, perfectly parallel to your tour track, because that's going to help you place the bridge. All right, we have a track. Let's place a bridge. So I'm just going to grab one of my blueprints, and I'm going to use this one right here. No, I'm going to use this one. And the reason for that, it's a little wider, so it's a little easier to place. But it does work with any bridge. And now this is why I built that wall. So we're going to line the bridge up with the wall. That looks about right. Something like that. And now you want to line it up with the gate over there, just so you get like the track perfectly over the bridge. Right there. And then I can, I can use the advanced move to move my bridge into position. I'm going to take it a little bit away from there. And I'm gonna duplicate it to make it longer. There, and now you can see that the tour track goes perfectly through my bridge. We're not hitting the railing on either side, so that's good. It could go a little bit lower though, so let's select all of them and make sure that it's nice and flush with the ground so that our tour trucks will have no problem getting up there. There, that is perfect. And now we're going to create our little valley through here. And around where the tour track is, there is going to be quite a gentle slope, because the tour vehicles still have to be able to get up there. You can't make that very steep, but that's okay. You can make the rest of it steep. Okay, so now we have a bridge with a tour track crossing over our little divot in the world here. Let's get rid of this thing. It's going to get rid of quite a bit of path as well, but that's okay. As long as you have a little bit of straight path left, it's fine. You can just get rid of that, grab the track again, and attach it here. There. All of that, the whole wall structure, was just to ensure to make it easier on yourself to line up the bridge with your tour track perfectly. That's just something I experienced a little bit of difficulty with, trying to freehand it without the wall. Before we continue, if you like this tip, give the video a thumbs up so YouTube will share it with more park builders, and they too can add functional tour bridges to their park with these easy steps. Alright, and with an arrival point attached, we now have a functional tour, and the vehicle approaches the bridge. And for dramatic effect, let's see what happens. We're approaching. And there she goes. She can just drive over it. It's really that easy. You don't need to glitch the monorail under here or anything like that. The only thing you need to be mindful of is the collision. You need to make sure that the floor pieces have collision. Otherwise, the vehicle is just going to sink through. There. See, if I turn off collision, bad things happen. Now if I turn collision on and I just wait for the next vehicle, there, no problem at all. Hold on, just because it's funny. Whee! So yeah, you want to make sure that collision on, at the very least, your floor pieces are on. It doesn't necessarily have to be the whole bridge. It's really just about the floor pieces that the vehicle drives over. So hold on, if I grab this piece right here, and I'm just gonna turn off the collision on that one. It's this one right here. There. It falls through. So yeah, just make sure that the floor pieces have collision. And then you can just run a path under here. You can have your dinosaurs walk under here. Now what you need to be mindful of is, because there's track down here, you can see the lights under the bridge, right? The track is down on the ground. So that does come with sorry. That does come with some limitations. For example, you cannot run water under the bridge because the game is aware that there's a tour track there. It also unfortunately means that you cannot run another tour under here because you cannot cross tour tracks. That'll be, Frontier, if you're paying attention, that will be a nice update for tour tracks to be able to cross each other. But yeah, so that's a limitation there. You can have your guests go under the bridge, you can have your dinosaurs go under the bridge, but not another tour, not water. By the way, this also works with the Gyrosphere and the Ford Explorer Tour. The Ford Explorer Tour is even the easiest because the track has a visible line you can use to line up your bridge, so you don't need the temporary wall to line it up. Subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode of Grand Canyon Park. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the bridges.